What?
Nothing. Just seeing you here, reading your paper and drinking your tea. Like it's a normal day.
Well, it is a normal day.
I know.
I'm off out.
Okay. Do you want another drink, Dad?
No, I'm fine, thanks.
I'll see you later.
Yeah, there must be some other way without moving in with your family.
Why? What's the matter with him? We're having to live off what I earn. Staying here we can't. Moving out we can. It's not complicated.
Oh, what about Terence? I mean, she's going to find it really hard.
I'm sure she'll be fine.
But what if your nan sits on her?
Oh, Billy!
You never know.
Look, I'm sorry, but we've got to move out.
New rota.
Why?
Paul had a word with me this morning.
Oh, did he know?
Well, he felt he was doing too much.
No, why do I get the feeling I know what's coming next?
So, I've given you some of his chores.
Some.
What's your problem, man? He's got some nasty ones there, you know.
Oh, yes. Take the tablecloths to the laundrette. That'll certainly stretch him.
Stop your complaining if he's totally fair.
Oh, he gets to do all the easy jobs.
And who gets all the fringe benefits?
Of course I'm not making it up. I'll be in tomorrow, I promise. Yeah, I will, thanks. Bye. You got something on?
See what happens.
You're going to see Phil?
Who knows?
Dad?
It's all right. I'm not going looking for trouble, OK?
See what you started, Vicky?
It was only a matter of time. All I did was show Dad what he had to deal with. Plus, you saw Phil last night. Now he knows what he's up against, so back off.
Phil, back off.
Look, he only hits people when he thinks they won't hit back, right?
Maybe.
So what do you think he saw when he looked at Dad last night? Someone he wanted to take on? Or someone he wanted to leave alone?
Oh, Daddy's back. How nice.
I got nothing to say to you.
No, you get your old man to do it for you, didn't you?
You are?
That little display in the pub last night, what was all that about, eh? Trying to warn me off.
Don't worry about him.
I won't.
Worry about me instead.
Or if you put it like that. Dad's army, eh?
Do you know, having your sister was kind of fun. Taking you down's going to be even better.
What was that all about?
What's it to you?
You met Phil Mitchell last night.
Yeah, we had a few words.
And?
Oh, we had a few words.
Oh, I managed to talk to Kate, yeah.
Kate?
Yeah, about me working at her nail place.
No, not yet.
Only I could really do with a bit of dough now, you know what I mean?
Yeah, all right, Bill, all right.
So otherwise, we're going to have to move in with the Slaters, like, tomorrow.
We can't.
Yeah, I know. Can you imagine it? All of us under one roof.
No, you can't. You've got to give the landlord notice to quit.
Really?
Really.
A meal?
Just a takeaway. Vicky thought it might be nice for all of us to do something together.
She gone out?
Yeah.
Is it just me, or is she running after him like some poodle or something?
Well, she's pleased to have him back, aren't you?
Sharon,
Gotta go.
stay.
No, I can't.
Fine, run away.
Dennis, grow up.
Bad news, I'm afraid.
What?
I've checked out the paperwork and that
Paperwork?
on the flat. We can't move out. At least not without giving notice.
Oh, how much?
6 weeks. Or we lose our deposit.
Oh, no.
I know. That's what I thought. So I suppose we'll just have to think of something else, won't we?
Miss Watts, what are you doing here?
Well, I thought it only right to pop in and say hello. I mean, there's not many of us old-timers left round here now.
Well, you've lived here for years in the happy belief that you'd gone for good. You're not welcome round here.
Looks like I'm not going to get my smalls done here, then.
You took away my daughter's innocence. The only good thing to come out of it all was Vicky, and now you're back here trying to ruin her life by making her think she's got a dad.
I am her dad.
When she was growing up and she needed you, you were never there. Now all of a sudden, here you are.
Well, good, innit?
But for how long, eh, Dennis? You going to be back for good? Or are you going to stick around just long enough to cause so much trouble you're going to have to play dead for who knows how many years?
I wouldn't do anything to upset Vicky.
What about Michelle? She's happily married now. How's this going to affect her when she hears that you're back?
Well, you tell me.
How many lives you're going to ruin this time?
Who said I'm going to mess up anybody's life?
But you do. You always do. You can't help yourself. You're unfeeling. You always have been.
Have you finished?
I don't want you having anything to do with that girl.
I think that's up to her.
Well, I've got work to do. Just close the door behind you.
I was sorry about Arthur.
Yeah. Pity it was the wrong one came back from the dead.
Yeah, I just wanted to talk about our lease.
Well, I've heard about the day's Dennis Watts.
Oh, yeah?
He must have known him pretty well.
We had our moments,
Looks like he can handle himself.
I'd say.
Bit of a face round here, then.
Look, Phil, I'm not the only one who remembers him. There's others. Why don't you talk to them?
Can't be that many.
There ain't.
Doc, Pauline, any others?
That's about it. Apart from Ian.
Ian?
Well, Pete Beale was Den's best mate. Den always looked out for Ian.
Well, I'll see you there then. Okay, thanks, bye.
Don't fill up one junk. Come on, leave some space. I'm taking this for an Italian later.
Oh, didn't I tell you? I can't, Barry, not tonight.
Why?
Well, I forgot. Paul's going to take me on a driving lesson.
Paul? I thought I was teaching you to drive.
But I know. But you do so much anyway. I don't want to take advantage of you.
No, you couldn't.
So when Paul offered, it just seemed fair. That's all. I'm only thinking of you.
You're very special. Do you know that?
I knew you'd understand.
Yeah, of course I do.
Do you know, it's what makes you, you.
There's plenty of other tables.
Yeah, so there are.
What do you want?
I spent all day yesterday hearing about some bloke called Phil Mitchell, who apparently has got the whole area sewn up. Gave Sharon a slap and with a bit of help gave you one too. Oh, big man, eh?
Your point?
Then I met him, and I can't help asking myself how some low-rent, two-bit thug managed to get away with it.
I know what I'm doing.
Do you?
This has got nothing to do with you.
Maybe not. But your last little run-in with Phil Mitchell got Sharon hurt, and that has got everything to do with me.
Yeah? What are you going to do about it? Face it, you don't belong here. You're something people forgot about that just washed up on the shore. A relic. You're nothing.
You got a minute?
Why?
I want you to do me a favour.
And why would I want to do that? Well, go on.
I want you to stay away from my family.
You got some nerve, haven't you?
That's what you liked about me once, wasn't it? Look, try to see things my way. I've got a family, Phil. I've got a sister and a brother. And now, best of all, I've got a father, and having them around means more to me than... I don't want anything to spoil it.
Fine. As long as the door swings both ways.
You leave Dennis to me.
He stays away from my family. We ain't got a problem.
What, you think he's going to go after Kate or Lou?
Weren't them I was thinking of. It was Sam. Can't help himself, can he?
I didn't know about Sam.
He knew about all the others, though, yeah? Round here, you know, if he's got a pulse and it's female, chances are Dennis has had it.
Really?
I think of it as a medical condition. Mind you, you've only got to look at his old man, haven't you? I mean, the acorn didn't fall very far from that tree, did it? Now, if everyone keeps themselves to themselves, we ain't gonna have a problem. I'd watch Dennis if I was you, because if he ain't tried it on already, it's only a matter of time before he does.
It's going to be a nail bar, apparently.
And that's something they need round here, is it?
Obviously a gaping hole in our lives.
Understand Phil Mitchell owns it.
Yeah, there's a lot round here.
I heard. You know him?
In a way, he's the father of my child. You're, Dan Watts, aren't you?
So I'm told. And who are you?
Lisa Fowler.
Oh, Fowler with a Mitchell baby. Do you want to tell me how that happened?
What about the landlord?
I did right. Did I put the powder in?
Oh, you did?
I'm so tired.
Well, have you seen the doctor?
Fat lot of good that did me. He didn't want to give me any pills. It's not a medical condition, apparently. You know, bringing up the boys alone, it was as though I put my own life on hold.
If you have to.
And that was okay. I mean, I was happy to. But when they went, I thought, I don't know.
Now it's my turn?
Yes. Silly, isn't it?
Not at all.
For a long time, I had this idea of how life was going to be. I'd be able to read, and even if I couldn't go to university, I'd be able to, you know, keep it up. I wasn't going to meet some man or anything. I knew that wasn't going to happen. But all the same, it'd be my life again. I'd be in control. It wasn't meant to be like this.
But life never worked like that, Lydia.
Just once, I wish I... It's been so long since I... And it's been so hard. Just once, can't things be easy? Can't things be how I want them to be?
He must have stood on a few people's toes on his way up.
Few, I suppose.
How about you?
Me?
Well, after all that's happened to you, how do you feel about him?
He's, a good dad. And everything he did was about what's best for Lou. I see that now.
Must be something in the water.
What do you mean?
Well, this bloke pulls stunt after stunt, doesn't care who hurts, and no one lifts a finger.
And do what?
Has everyone been asleep since I've been away?
You ready to wake us up, then?
One question, I'm curious. Did you go after the mill machine site because Kate wanted it or because you knew I was trying to buy it?
And there was Kate saying how grown up you were being about it.
Don't bother me. I've got plenty of other things to think about.
What, like hang around with your old mate Den?
It bothers you, doesn't it? But me and him are friends. Good.
You think he's going to make a difference around here?
Yeah, and so do you.
Not me.
Well, you better get used to it. You're on your way out. There's not a lot you can do about it.
Mr. Sorkin, I'm Shirley Benson. I own the flat upstairs. I wrote to you a few weeks ago.
Oh, yes?
About the noise.
Oh, I remember. That's taken care of.
How do you mean, taken care of?
Well, I spoke to the tenant, warned him you'd complained. He assured me he'd be more considerate.
He lied. There's more noise now than ever.
It's much better if you sort it out between yourselves.
But you're his landlord.
Then the best thing is to keep a diary.
Sorry?
A diary? Dates? Times of incidents? Duration? That sort of thing?
Well, no,
I can't do anything without specific allegations, now can I? Keep it for a few weeks.
Weeks?
And when you've got something specific, drop me a line, OK? Now, if you'll excuse me.
Dennis? Dennis, I spoke to Phil.
You've done what?
If you leave him alone, he said he won't...
Whoa. You cut a deal with him?
We talked.
And what gives you the right
It's got to stop,
It'll
Dennis.
stop when I say it stops.
Not this time.
And why is that?
Because I won't let it happen.
Didn't know I needed your permission.
You know, Vicky wants respect. You want revenge. Everybody wants to fight. Where does it end? I thought I lost my father to violence once. I don't want it to happen again.
So what do you want?
I want normal, you know? A proper family like I always imagined. I don't want to have to patch people up after a kicking. I don't want to have to look over my shoulder all the time, and I don't want the police knocking on my door in the middle of the night. Is that too much to ask?
Well, there's got to be somebody there interested that he's back. Yeah, well, he ain't. That's right. No, it don't matter who I am. Just call it civic pride.
And you think it would just go away if you ask nicely enough?
I don't know.
It doesn't work like that.
I don't want anything to happen.
So long as Den keeps his nose clean, why should it?
Well, it's not just him.
Well, I can't see anything happening to Vicky.
You. I don't want anything to happen to you. You know that.
I see.
Please, for me. I'm asking.
As what?
What do you mean?
You're asking me as what? A friend? A brother?
Don't.
Or someone else? See, when I wanted to talk this morning, you didn't want to know. You slammed the door.
Dennis.
Now here you are, trading on those same feelings. How cold does that make you?
It's not like that.
Were you like this with Phil?
I'm sorry?
When you asked Phil, did you flutter your eyelashes? Remind him how you used to be together? You think you can do that, do you? Use my feelings to get where you want.
Oh, like you've never done that.
This is different.
What? You really care for me?
You know I do.
This time it's for keeps. I'm the only one.
I've told
Oh,
you.
shut up, Dennis. You wouldn't know genuine if it smacked you in the mouth. You haven't had one relationship that hasn't been about getting something or someone.
I suppose you've been in love with every bloke you've ever slept with.
Tell me sleeping with Sam wasn't about getting at Phil. Yes. Phil told me.
So what if it was? It's you we're talking about.
No, you.
And it'll never be that good with anyone else.
You can't think that way.
You know I'm right.
No.
And you know why it happened? Because we both wanted it to.
Leave it.
Just like we both want it now.
Just leave Phil alone.
For the sake of the family.
So I carry on talking to him, telling him things I've wanted to say for ages. And he's confused, wondering what I'm on about. Which is good, because he's thinking about what I'm saying, not what I'm doing. So I come closer. And I tell you how every day without Louise has been like a knife in my guts. And how seeing that bitch Kate all over makes me want to throw up. But mostly, how you've underestimated me. I'm not that person you left snivelling on a cliff top in Portugal. I'm strong. Stronger than you ever imagined. I have been. Right from the start.
Billy, yeah, good news. We can move out at the end of the week as planned.
Yeah, but what about the...
I've just spoken to the landlord.
Oh, you did?
Turns out he had another couple interested. Just a short-term let, but he thought he'd have to turn them away. But he doesn't have to now, and they're lucky.
Yeah.
They can move in straight away. He don't miss the rent, and we can move into Dad's as planned.
Brilliant.
Everyone's happy, aren't they?
Don't worry about me. I'm ready.
You better be. You louse this up, you're on your own.
Not completely.
Eh?
I met someone today who's got form, and at least as good a motive as me.
A fool guy.
It's perfect. This bloke's going round telling anyone who'll listen Phil should get what's coming to him. And there's me going round like Phil's my best mate. Whose door would you knock on?
You gonna be okay?
Yeah, I'll be fine. You go. Remember, mirror, signal, maneuver. Okay? See ya.
The Sleeping Beauty. You know the legend of Costa. He marries the man who waits for the king. Well, what are you waiting for?
Man, I tell you, it's nice to sit down here.
You've obviously done too much of that. We are going to make that B&B a year-round sellout.
Oh, we were doing fine before.
Why settle for fine? You have been coasting.
Right, I'll be off then. What, so soon? Yeah, well, I'm meeting the guys down the snooker room. You stopping?
Looks like it, yes.
Telephone. Hi, Billy. Pint.
Better make an half. The way things are going.
Yeah, I talked to Kate. She's not thinking of taking anyone on at the moment.
Right.
But the place is going to need doing up while we're away. Look after that if you want.
What, and be paid for it?
Yeah, and get paid for it.
Oh, nice one. Hey, listen, mate. Can you do us a little bit of a sub, could you? I'm a bit short at the moment. Tell you what, Pat. You get the half, or we'll have that pint now.
Hello? Yes, that's my name. What? Oh, that's disgusting. No, you've got the wrong number. I don't care. Get lost. Creep. Yes? No, I don't. Of course not. Look, did you just call? Then how come... Wait, where'd you get this number?
Oh, sorry, Billy. Same again.
I'm coming.
Oi, I thought you was coming home.
I am. I was. I just popped in for a quick one.
Really? You were meant to be paid back.
Yeah, well, it's just as well I did, because I have got myself a job.
You do?
Yeah. Phil's turning the mill machine into some poncy nail place, and he's hired me to sort it out.
Oh, that's fantastic.
It's a job that comes with status, responsibility, and a nice little advance.
But I hope you're not blowing on booze.
There you go.
Oh, no, Pat, you got that wrong. I only ordered an half, didn't I?
But you said...
No. Look, I've got to make this money stretch. I can't go wasting it, can I?
Oh, my mistake.
Right, well, when you're finished, you can come home and start packing.
Packing? But we haven't got to move now. I've got money.
Some money. Not regular, not a job. And what about next month and the month after that? I mean, how long do you think that's going to last us if we're still paying rent?
No, look.
No, Billy. We've got to move. We haven't got any choice.
There you go.
I'm not even sure I want that now.
Hello? Yes, this is Shirley. Yes, I can do that for you. And that, but first, you've got to tell me where you got this number from. That's right. Where? Oh, no. He couldn't have.
Fancy another round?
Oh, I'm not that bothered.
Let's go out somewhere.
What, tonight?
Well, a meal, a movie, live dangerously.
No. I really fancy going home.
How about we go dancing?
No, I don't think so. Anything on the telly?
Worth watching or just in general? Of course, we could have an early night.
What are you doing?
They're disgusting. It shouldn't be allowed.
Oh, that Shirley Bird's keen. You gotta give her that.
What do you mean?
Well, I've just come from the tube. She's all over the walls down there.
Nice of you to let me know you were back.
I did call.
Oh, yes, of course, the laundrette's such a long way away, isn't it?
I think I'll leave you two ladies to do your catching up.
You phoned your mother?
This afternoon.
And did you tell her?
No, don't worry, she's not about to drop everything and come back here. In fact, she doesn't really want to see him at all.
Oh, at least someone's showing some sense.
But she does think it's great that I've got this chance to get to know him.
Oh, I don't believe it.
What is your problem?
My problem is your father is a liar and a cheat, and he ends up hurting everyone round him, and I don't want you to be one of them.
Well, you're wrong. He's changed.
Oh, yeah?
Look, my dad came back here to be with his family because he loves us.
There's only one person Dennis Watts loves.
Look, don't worry about me, okay? I don't need it. Just leave me alone.
So, got all your family back together. You must be so proud.
Oh. Oi. Someone's here, quick.
Hi, Janine.
Hi.
I didn't think... I thought you were playing pool.
Oh, they didn't show.
Can I get you anything?
Oh, no, actually, I was just leaving. I just dropped by to see Paul, you know. He had his eye on this car last week and the sale fell through, and I thought he might still be interested.
Which I'm not.
Oh, so that was a waste of time.
Yeah, I'll see you, man.
Yeah. Bye.
A car?
He'll have to serve a lot more breakfast if he wants one of them.
So what, you off back to Barry's?
No. I might go and see a film. I'll spend an evening with Barry. I'd rather have a sinus wash.
To freedom.
Open up! Why are you doing this? What have I done? Just tell me what I've done! Please! Please! Please!
There you go.
I'll get one later.
Oh, suit yourself.
Cheers.
Yeah, cheers.
You know, if someone had told me a week ago we'd all be together.
Food, at last.
Dad, wait. I'll get it. You know, for a long time I didn't have any family that I could speak of, and I thought it was okay. But it wasn't. I know that now. Dad?
Dennis Watts?
Yeah, that's me.
I'm arresting you on suspicion of perverting the course of justice. You do not have to say anything, but it may harm your defence if you do not mention when questioned something which you later rely on in court. Anything you do say may be given in evidence.